Today, let's reclaim more life force energy by releasing patterns again and again with patient endurance. Good day, beautiful soul. Welcome to another magical day of your life. What a mystery this is, isn't it? How fun. Oh my goodness, we have been so focused and consistent with our practice of dismantling those patterns that no longer serve us. So thank you for joining me on another session. Today is all about release, release, release. Because once we recognize a pattern and develop a practice to disidentify with it, our last step, and it kind of goes with it all naturally, is just to release the pattern again and again with practice. Whenever the pattern rises, we release it with attention. Step by step, we start to notice all of the triggers, the associations, and the components of a pattern. And as we identify that, we naturally are able to experience the pattern in attention. And then the unreleased experience is released with our awareness. And the pattern falls apart. Have you noticed the power of patterns to degrade attention is so impressive? Most patterns have been in place for quite a long time. They consist of solid structures of beliefs, personality traits, and behaviors. And they use every available resource to degrade our attention, which can manifest in the form of exaggerated fears, distorted perceptions, depression, elaborate realizations, or physical illness. So good on you. It is courageous and commendable work to consistently dismantle a pattern and reclaim the precious life force energy that they require to operate. Consistency. Consistent releasing is the key to our freedom. As we observe and release deeper and deeper into a pattern's structure, the energy stored in the pattern is released. The energy of the pattern, which is transformed into attention, increases our ability to release deeper and deeper into the pattern. And if you've noticed, the more that the pattern is released, the more energy the pattern will try to consume to maintain its operation, which is why consistency in the form of patient endurance is the only way to get through and release a pattern once and for all. Let's practice with a little R and R. This is not quite rest and relaxation, although that is definitely a byproduct. Now, this R&R is recognize and release. Whenever a pattern arises, we recognize it and release it immediately. As we recognize when our attention is being overtaken by a pattern, we release. And that's it. That's the practice. But how can we recognize a pattern if a pattern steals our attention? That's why initial recognition of a pattern usually takes place after it operates, because its very function is to erode our attention. But alas, we can be the witness, as Eckhart Tolle says. We can observe what's happening. Even if a pattern's running, we can still be the supreme witness of what we're experiencing. We can notice the operation of the pattern by observing, by witnessing how our emotions are flowing, what sensations are happening in the body, what's going on in our mind. And so that's the recognizing that we're doing. And as we recognize maybe contraction in the body or a reactive emotional state or a really cluttery, foggy mind, we're in a pattern. And that's our opportunity to release. In the end, the work of releasing patterns comes down to a single question. Who is going to live your life? You or your patterns? So let's recognize and release whenever we can, because it might just save our life. And with that, a trail mantra for us to take with us throughout the day. With this breath, I release. With this breath, I release. With this breath, I release. Enjoy your day, enjoy your beautiful life. Enjoy releasing and reclaiming more of your precious energy. I'll see you tomorrow.